Hello and welcome to all you Aries people. For some of you, happy birthday. This is your monthly horoscope, short but concise, like a true Aries wants that. I have affinity with you because I have my moon in Aries as well. And this is your monthly horoscope for April of 2021. Now, two big things that are happening. Well, not that big, but I mean the most important of the whole month. In the beginning of the month, let's say up until the midst of it, there's a lot of platonic energy. And then towards the end of the month, like and especially the last week, as from the 22nd, 23rd and onwards, it's more of a Saturn-Uranus square energy that is being activated by faster planets. So let's get into this. What is this all about? Now, first of all, those of you who are born around the 12th are going to have the 12th of April, a very important year because it's the new moon in your sign. Around that time, the sun and the moon together at 22 degrees. So if you have your moon there or your ascendant or your sun sign, it's a very significant year of new beginnings. So, but for all of you Aries people, it kind of states as some sort of a new beginning, and it's platonic. Because around that timing of the new moon in your sign, which is about you, the new beginning is about your life part. Because the ascendant, the first house, is not only about your work or your career, your relationships. It's about your life part. And there's something about it that's very platonic because around and about the, you could say the 12th up until the 16th, you're going to have Venus and the Sun in your sign, which is nice. It's like a bright light on you, but it's squaring up to Pluto in the highest point of your horoscope. So here there is an activation of, it can be two things depending on your situation. These are of course general horoscopes, but on the one hand, it can be something that you are afraid of doing. And now this is the moment to push through. It's probably connected to work because the 10th house represents work, or it represents how you want to be seen in the world. So if there is something that you are a bit afraid of, and I know Aries, they always say they're never afraid. We know that's not true, is it? And it's not true. We are, but we are quite courageous. We're doing it anyway when we are a bit afraid. So there is my advice, like go for it. And of course, with calculated risks and whatnot. But it can also mean if it's something that is out of your control and you're trying to push too hard, then this Venus and the Sun squaring up to, in your sign, squaring up to Pluto means the opposite. It means let go. Let go, don't push it, don't force it. It will happen if it needs to happen, and that kind of stuff. So it very depends on where you are at, depending your life path, how far you want to take it. And if you feel, dear Aries people, that you're pushing too hard, step back. Focus a bit again on you and step back for a bit. So that's for the first part. The second part of the month, which is as from the 22nd and onwards, it is that Uranus-Saturn square again that is being activated by a whole bunch of planets in Taurus in your second house. Now, this is more about your worth, and it's more about your values versus the values of someone else. It could be clients, it could be your partner, it could be someone that you just met, but it's all about having all these planets around and about the 23rd, 24th. You're going to have Venus, Mercury together, which is nice energy. And also the Sun will be around there. Also, there will be a full moon there. So what does it mean? It's together with Uranus. So it wants to do something liberating. So there's something about you, Aries people, that you want to liberate yourself. You want to secure yourself, and because it's in the second house, it could be finances, but I think for a lot of people, it's not only finances, it's also about your worth versus that one of another, because the moon around the 27th of the month, depending on where you live, there's a full moon in Scorpio. So that is your 8th house. There is some sort of, and the full moons in Scorpio are always very deep, and some secrecy that can come up that has to do with maybe shared resources, maybe taxes, maybe inheritances, but also intimacy. There could be some revelation there that has to do with another person. And it shows very well because full moons are about, look, this is on the table. And it brings some light on things that are a bit secrecy. Now, Aries people don't like that. You know, the secrets and all of that, they don't. And so whatever it is, whatever the situation is for you, you are going to be content because it's what Aries is all about. It wants the truth, and it doesn't care if it's maybe hurting a little bit or not. It rather wants to know what's going on. So there could be some revelations there coming up for you around that last week of the month, but that can lead you towards more liberating of your own needs, your own wants, your own resources, and feeling more free about it because Uranus is involved here. So whatever it is, it's to free yourself up. And so quite interesting energy. Now, this all squares up to your 11th house, which again shows your 11th house is not only a friends, but also your goals. So it has to do, I think, for the most of you with your objectives for the future, and it's kind of clashes with someone else, and you have to, which is the Saturn-Uranus square, it's all about juggling. It's all about, yeah, I have to do a bit of this and I have to do a bit of that. I have to timeshare. I can't just do one thing. I have to renew stuff, which is Uranus, but I also have to keep what is working for me, which is Saturn. So that's how it is for you. Quite a lively month, but again, this is not the month that's going to change everything on a collective level, that is. But I would say you've got a bit of everything there. I think the main key there is to develop your worth and to own it, so to speak. Now, having said that, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Have a very good birthday if it's still going to be your birthday, and see you next time. Bye-bye.